Hello lovelies! So it's time for another video in our loose crochet along. Last time I showed you how to make the little loose starlights. These little simple stars here. And this one, we had 3, yeah. And today I'm going to show you how to make those, but up on bangles. You know, bangles that you can, like, bracelets. So these are just like standard size. I just get these thrifting. They seem to be all the same size. I think they're about 7 centimeters. So I just get these real cheap thrifting. I guess you can buy them somewhere online as well. And these make for such cute little ornaments. Look at this baby. Oh, sorry, still coughing a bit. Winter flew in, but oh my god, isn't this cute? And this one is super quick as well. And so these make for beautiful ornaments for Christmas now, both for, you can put these on the gifts you're wrapping on the packages, super cute for that. And then they have double purpose, and the people that you give it to, they can also use them then later for tree ornaments. Oh, it's cute. And I don't know if I'm gonna pair these up with some little beads or something. I mean, you could also do the little dingalings like I do, and I just learned what dingaling means in Australia, and well, let us just not get into that. But yes, keep focused. So today I'm going to show you, so the LUZ Starlights came in 4 versions. There's one version I don't like in the hoops, so I skipped that one. That's number 2. So we do number 1, number 2, and no, number 1, number 3, and number 4 here today, and they are all super cute. This one here I think works perfectly with Katona and a 2.5mm hook. These ones here, the second 2, are nicer, I think, in finer yarn, because you need to get them a little bit smaller. Let's go and let's make these super cute little loose ornaments and shine on our lights. Thanks everybody for joining in and joining on forces and shining bright, and spreading love. Okay, let's go. We're gonna do some fun crocheting. Woo-hoo. Okay, so let us start with the asterisk. And actually, I really love these. I've never tried putting this up on a hoop before. I just decided, since I was going to show you the other ones, I should try and make this one, and it turned out really cool. I mean, I really like it. And I found that if I just make it as the pattern is, using doing 5 chains and a single crochet and 5 chains, so instead of it's just 10 chains in all, like we do in the pattern, and using Katona and a 2.5mm hook, it fits perfectly. I also made one here with a bit finer yarn. Oops. I think that was maybe a 2.2mm hook, and then it was a bit too small, but then it's very easy because you can just chain more. So here I just chained 6 single crochet 6 instead of 5 single 5. So these are really cute. I think I'm gonna make some more of these actually. I think they look super cool like this, and they are quite quick, obviously. And yeah, I like these. So let us start with this one. And I am using a 2.5mm hook and a little bit of Katona and this little gold hoop here. And we start like we did before, making a magic circle and then working 3 chains, 1 and 2 and 3, it's just like before, and then we're going to do 20 double crochets. Okay, that's yarn over into the magic circle, pull up, and then you have 2 loops up on your hook, yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so we're gonna go do 20 double crochets here. Okay, that's 20 double crochets. I'm not going to close it all up because it's easier to work up on the hoop when it's a bit open, and then we can close it in the end. Okay, so now we are going to skip our chains because we did 20. Insert our hook into both loops here of the first double crochet and do 1 chain to close this circle. And now we're going to do 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to get our hoop. And we're going to work a single crochet up around the hoop, okay? So you just keep your yarn normally, like you just have it like this, and you go inside the hoop, pull the yarn up like so, and work 1 single crochet around the hoop. And we want to really take care to make this very nice and tight. And then you do another 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to count 1, 2, 3 and go into the 4th. And do a single crochet there, and that we also want to be nice and snug. Very tight single crochets here. And then again we do 5 chains, 4 and 5, single crochet around the hoop, oops, and 5 chains again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3 and 4, and do a single crochet there. Just going to count to see if I have everything correct here before I continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, got the right count there. And now we're just going to do this 3 more times. 5 chains, 3, 4, 5, single crochet around our hoop, nice and tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, and go into the 4th. And single crochet tight. 5 again, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet around the hoop. Okay, these are my new favorite actually. These would make for such real, oh, these would make so cute, how do you say, gift decorations, like for your packages, for your gifts. How do you say this in English? Packar. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's beautiful. 1. Whoop. Nei, hvað er ég að gera hérna? Hvurslags er þetta? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 3 and go into the 4th. Single crochet there. And now we just have the last one left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm gonna take my hook out, make the loop big so it won't unravel while I put these into place. And since we haven't closed the middle part, this is very easy and it's not so tight, you know. It's so cute. Okay, this is my new favorite. I swear. Okay. And then you do 1 single crochet here around the hoop, nice and tight. 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then skip 1, 2, 3 and join into both stitches here, both loops of the 4th stitch, and do a slip stitch. And then we're going to cut our yarn. Just pull our yarn through the last loop to close it up nice and tight, like so, and then we get to pull it together. Oh my god, this is so much fun. And voila! Oh my god, these are too cute. These really are so cute. And they're made for beautiful both packets ornaments, you know. And then for the tree as well. And I mean, I guess you could even go without stiffening these, because these really, they hold their own even without stiffening. I mean, I'm gonna stiffen mine because I think they're more proper than when they're like hard and everything, but these really don't need so much, because these kind of need more, you know, these need a bit of forming to reach their full potential in when you stiffen them, you know. You want to pull them a bit, you know, make them tighter and nice. But these really just look great as is. I'm going to stiffen them, but yes, I'm going to be making heaps of these, I think. These are so cute, and you work these up, whip this up really fast. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, next up, I'm gonna show you also how to make little loose star when putting it up on the loop, on this here. This one I did trying to make it with Katona. That was actually a bit too big. I made this one just a bit smaller. Like I was saying, like if you need, you just have to be a bit, you know, you have to be a bit adventurous in this here, because you have to just find the size that, you know, fits. So these here, remember here I made these, but it was finer yarn, so I did 6 chains and then the single crochet in 6. Here I did, I think, instead of doing 10 chains here, I did 9, and then I just did 5 and 5. So, I mean, you can adjust it a bit. I think this one is okay, but these are nicer in a bit finer yarn, actually. Like this here, like for something, for my 2.2 millimeter hook. I really like my 2.2 millimeter hook because I have a 2 millimeter hook, but I think that's very small. So I think it's a lot of difference when just going up those 2 points. Okay, so I'm going to do the first round of these here, and this is going to show you how we mount it up, because the first round is just the first 2 rounds are just the same as we've been doing all along. The asterisk, the first 2 rounds are always the same. So I'm going to do that and then show you how we put it up on the hoop, and then we've done all 3, because I don't like the other one. What was it called? The Starlight, the version 2 with the chains. That doesn't really work up on a hoop, so I'm not going to do that with you. I don't like how that turned out, so we're just going to do these 3: the asterisk, the little loose star, and the starlight. Yes. Okay, so I've done the first 2 rounds here, just the 20 double crochets, and then the 5 10 chain spaces. I am got my hook ready there, and then I just joined here with a slip stitch like we always do after round 2. Okay, so now we're going to start and make 6 single crochets around the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This wasn't very, this wasn't very even. I'm gonna do it again. Sorry. Okay, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now we should be here up at the top of the chain space, and now we're going to get our hoop, and we're going to work 1 single crochet around the hoop. I mean, this is just the same as we did before with the asterisk, but now the in-between is different, but the mounting up on the hook is the same. We're just working 1 single crochet around the hoop. Whoops. Oh no. Like so. Keep it nice and tight. And then we do 6 single crochets in the same chain space. 3, 4, 6. Oops. And then we do 1 slip stitch into the single crochet, and this is 1 repeat out of 5. We're going to do all the 5 arms of the star the same way. Okay, 6 single crochets, 1 single crochet around the hoop, 4, 5 och 6, 6 single crochets, 1 single around the loop, keeping that nice and tight, and then another 6 here, back down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we slip stitch into the single crochet there. Okay, I'm going to do the next 2 because it's really comfortable to do it so small with the camera in between. I'm going to do it on the other 2, and then we're going to do the 5th together. Okay, I've done There's 2 here, and put them all here up on this, and then I did the slip stitch and 6 single crochet here up into the last chain space. I'm gonna take my hook out and make my loop big here, while I see if I can. I'm thinking this was maybe a bit too small now, this one. Well, let us see what happens. This is always quite exciting to see if it fits. I think it's okay. I mean, it is a bit snug, but I do like them snug like this. Ooh, okay, so once we have to fasten the last one, then we have to spread out the arms of the star. Like so. Okay, I already did the 6 single crochets here, so now I'm just going to do 1 single crochet around here. And now we have to take more care than ever to make it really nice and snug here. And you can also fasten it like so when you finish it. And now we have to work the 6 single crochets here around this while having these. And like I said, usually I will hold my hook like this, but when I'm working this, I want to switch to the knife. I mean, you do it whatever way you want, but that's how I like to do it. And you're just going to go inside of the chain space, get your yarn, and again, we want to make this nice and tight, and do the first single crochet here. Okay, 1. This is fiddly. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it only 5? Let's put one more. I think maybe the first one I was trying to make it so tight. Okay, and we can now cut our yarn, and we're gonna join here into this first single crochet with a slip stitch, like so, and chain 1 here, and now whoop-a, pull it all the way through and fasten it. And now we can either leave this open, the center, or we can pull it a bit and see if it, I think it just looks nicer when it's closed up. Yes, this is very nice, snug. Just, I mean, it's not, they always are a bit, let us call it, whimsical. But again, when we then stiffen them next time, then you can, help it catch its maximum potential form. Okay, so this was the number 2, and we already did the asterisk, and then last up, I'm going to show you how to make this one here, the starlight. And we're going to use also fine yarn for that. Coming up, yay! Okay, for this last one, since this one is larger than the other ones, you really need to use a bit finer yarn. Like, we're going to do it according to the adjustments in the pattern, where I change here the center to half double crochets, and then these here as well to half double crochets, but leave these as double crochets. So basically just you're trying to make it a bit smaller by using the half double crochets instead of a double crochet. And I made a few of these. This one here I just made, and it's a bit too large, the yarn actually. I was using this yarn here and a 2.2 millimeter hook, but it is a bit too big, so I'm going to use this one here now to show you. This is, I can't remember what this is called, Maxi Sugar Rush or something like that from Shepherd's. It says actually on it that it's like for yarn 1.5 to 2 millimeter hook or something like that. That's the recommended hook, but I'm going to use a 2.2 millimeter hook. And yes, I want to show you these here as well. So this one was with the same yarn, the Sugar Rush, so that fit very nicely, so I'm going to use that. And these here are even finer yarns. Let me see if I have it somewhere here. Oh, I can't even remember what I was using. I guess it was this here. probably. Yeah, this is tiny. It's quite fine. Guess I was using this here. It's very fine, and probably a 2mm hook for these here. So I mean, it is. You just have to find your gauge and the yarn and hook that makes the star fit for you. And like I said, you want it to be like stretched out. It's okay if it's not quite stretched like this one. You can fix it in blocking and when you stiffen it, but I think it's nicer when they are like nice and tight. So let us see if it will turn out like that with the blue yarn, with the maxi sugar, what have you. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. I like to use like extra. These are just some old earrings that I thrift and make like little. This one here is so cute. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, yes, concentrate. Let us make the little starlight into hoops with a variation in the pattern. Okay, I found this lovely blue bangle, so I'm going to use that. And we are going to start. It's like the other one, but like I said, we're just gonna switch the DCs out for half double crochets at some points. Okay, so we are going to start by making the magnetic circle and doing 2 chains. In the pattern it says 3 chains. I'm very sorry, I'll have to change that. I missed that because I was just changing it from the other one, and the other one you have double crochet, so you start with 3 single crochets, but it's just 2 for when doing half double crochets, right? And then I'm going to do my little trick, and I'm going to work 20 half double crochets into the magic loop. And if you remember how half double crochet is just yarn over, whoops, are we not focusing, into the magic loop, pull the yarn up through the loop, and then you have 3 loops up on your hook, yarn over and go through all 3. Okay, and we want to have 20. Okay, I have 19. We're going to do one more. 20. And then we're going to pull this together. It is actually, I mean, it's nice to weave in this end at this point, but it's also nice to leave it a bit larger. And then once you have it up on your hoop, then you can pull it all the way together. Makes it a bit easier to work them up on the hoop. Okay, so now we're just going to skip our 2 chains here and join into both loops here, both upper loops of the half double crochet with a slip stitch. Okay, and now we're just going to do exactly the same as round 2. Always 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and go into the 4th. And do a single crochet there. Okay, and have that nice and snug, just like before, okay? Take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 chains. Skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, go into the 4th, and a single crochet there. And now do that 3 more times. Okay, I've done this here 3 more times. I'm just going to do the last join here. So then we're going to go into the slip stitch, into this one here, and join with a slip stitch after doing those last 10 chains. Okay, and now instead of like we did before, then we did 6 chains up here. Now we're just going to do 5. Okay, 1, 2, 4, and 5, and then we're just going to work the same here. We're going to work 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3 into the top of our chain space here. And then instead of doing the chain here, or chains, I can't remember, chains probably, we're going to take our hoop and we're going to work 1 single crochet around the hoop. Okay, that just means that you have it like this. your yarn over, put the hook inside, bring the yarn up, tighten everything, and then yarn over again and go through both, and again tighten everything. It's very important to have everything nice and tight with these single crochets that go around the hoop. And now we finish this arm here. We're going to yarn over and do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to do 3 chains. And now instead of doing a double crochet into our single crochet, we're going to do a half double crochet. Okay, so we yarn over, find the next single crochet here in between the chains, and do 1 half double crochet. Just keep it neat, small and neat and tight. And then now we go again. This is the repeat now. 1, 2, 3 chains, 3 double crochets into the chain space. Keep them here at the top. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're gonna fast do a single crochet around our hoop. And like I showed you, it's best to, I like to do all the 4 first one just huddled up here. That's easier. And then the last one will stretch it out. Okay, so single crochet around the hoop. Really take care to make that nice and tight. Yarn over, 3 double crochets. Oops. Oh, la, 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 la. Oops. There we go. Cut it. That's 1, 2, and 3. Oh my God! I see now. I went to visit my friend at her studio earlier, and we were making like things out of clay. So it looks like my nails are very dirty. It's not. I was like working with clay. Oh well, you'll have to excuse that. 3 double crochets here, and then we do another 3 chains, and then the half double crochet into the single crochet. I keep that one nice and snug as well. Okay, and now we repeat this 2 more times. 1, 2, 3 chains, 3 double crochets, a single around the hoop, keeping it nice and snug, extra tight, yarn over another 3 double crochets, chain 3, and a half double crochet here into the single crochet, keeping it nice and snug. So, and we go again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Around the hoop we go. Nice and snug. Yarn over 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. 3 chains, and a half double crochet. 3 chains, and now we're on the last repeat. So now we're gonna have to spread our wings. Where were we? 3 chains here. 3 double crochets into the chain space, and 3, and then I'm gonna take my hook out, make my loop here big so that it won't unravel. And now we're gonna spread out the star and see if it fits nicely. Yes, this is a better fit. It's more snug. And once I pull the center together, it's gonna be very nice and snug. Yes, yes, yes. Happy, happy. Okay. So now when I'm up to doing the single crochet around the hoop here in the last repeat, we have to spread it out like so, and then do the single crochet around. And now this last part is always the the fiddly one, when you have to be working the last bit here up on your hoop, basically. So I like to switch the way I hold the hook, actually. So yarn over, go in here and do 3 double crochets, 1 and 2, oop, and 3, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and now we want to join into the second chain we made here at the beginning. So I like to go backwards and count from here, actually. So I count here 1, 2, 3, and then this one here is the second. I'm just going to go in there, do a slip stitch like so, chain 1, and cut the yarn and pull it all the way through. Awoopa. And nice and tight here. Okay, so this is looking good. And now you see it's a bit easier to work it now when we have the center open like this. And now we can close it in the end, and then it's tighter. So it's easier obviously to work while it's a bit loose. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, and now we're just gonna put it together. Very nice. Lovely. This actually could be a bit tighter, but I mean, I think it's absolutely fine. And then we just tweak it a bit so that it's nice and symmetrical when we block it in stiffing. Et voila! That's how you do the starlight onto a hoop. Okay, so that's it for today. All the little stars made up on the hoops. I really like making these. Next up, the next video this week, the last one for part 1, is going to be how we stiffen these and how you like form them and make them all nice and cute and symmetrical. So that's coming up next. Now you go make all your hoops and your little stars and what have you. I'm also going to show you in the stiffening video how to make the ones that we mount up onto the flowers. Bell flowers, oh my god, lights. So that's coming up next. In the meantime, you go forth and make your little starlights, and I'll see you soon. Toodaloo.